So, if you are like most people on the internet today, you are probably searching through Twitter waiting for the list of Epstein clients to release. And now we've seen a bunch of things so far today saying that it's been delayed, that it still is coming out. So we really still don't know what exactly is going on. But I've pulled up one of the more recent articles. This is from about an hour ago, and it says that it still should be expected to be released today. I've got another article here from the Washington Examiner from even shorter, about 30 minutes ago, also saying the same thing, that it's still coming out today. So we will see. There's also a lot of uproar about this DOE 107 and whether or not her name will be released. We'll take a look at that as well. So first of all, give a like on this video. Appreciate you watching. Let's get into it. So it says here, the unsealing is expected to begin today. Ed Freeland, the Southern District of New York. And yeah, they're still saying that it's coming out today. The main reason why many people are saying that it's not has to do with this DOE 107, who is a female and who they still want to not be released. So let's take a look at this. DOE 107. The reason everyone is freaking out is because it's been confirmed that this is a female. So a lot of people are jumping to the assumption that this is some powerful female pedophile, saying Oprah, saying Hillary Clinton. We really don't have that information yet. The other side of this is a lot of people are saying that this is just another victim, because there have been many victims in this case whose names were protected for, privacy reasons. And it's a bit different because we're not looking to expose the people that were victimized by Jeffrey Epstein and his associates. So take a look at this down here. This is from the lawyer, presumably of DOE 107, to the court, trying to keep those records sealed for DOE 107. It says here, based on counsel's representations concerning DOE 107's safety in her current country, the parties and the Miami Herald consent to redacting DOE 107's name and any personally identifying information. So, based on what it says here, you can also see at the bottom here, Guffrey's and the Miami Herald's consent to such redactions is based on circumstances specific to DOE 107. So, what does this mean? So, to me, this is saying that Guffrey, the main victim and the main plaintiff in this entire trial, she's agreeing with this as well. So, to me, this could be a victim. This could be someone that wants their identity protected because they don't want to be associated with this in public. And if that's true, if they're a victim, then that's something that we should respect. So, the fact that Guffrey agrees with it and consents to these redactions could lead me to believe that this is a victim, but we still don't know for sure. It says here, DOE 107 has previously stated she lives outside the United States in a culturally conservative country and lives in fear of her name being released. So, I mean, it's still really up in the air either way. Like, could this be a victim? Could this be someone who is complicit in all of these horrible, heinous crimes? So we really don't know, but this is the main reason why everyone is saying that it looks like it's being delayed, because it appears that her extension was approved. You could see it right here, DOE 107 until January 22nd, 2024. And then she has to submit to a camera review, affidavit, all of this stuff. But it looks like that was approved, but everything else is not approved, right? You can see here in this article from the Washington Examiner, the unsealing is expected to begin today. This is the same quote from the same man in the previous article. So, however, he added that the judge's order to delay the release of Jane Doe's name only applies to her and not the dozens of other names on the list. So, that being the case, technically what I'm seeing here is that we should still expect to see the release of many of these other names. Of course, there's Bill Clinton has been a name that's been talked about prominently in the past few days as being named 50 or more times in this document. and still yet to be seen what exactly that means and what exactly that says or incriminates Bill Clinton. So as of right now, the list should still be coming out today. We will wait and see. Depending on if some of that information comes out, I'll make another video. But I think it'll be interesting to see, because clearly they've been doing everything they can to delay this and slow roll this as much as possible. I kind of expected that maybe it would drop over the holiday break, because best way to avoid a lot of the damage. However, it could also lead to more people being able to access it. So I don't know what exactly their strategy is, but if this information doesn't start coming out soon, presumably by the end of the day today, it'll be interesting to see what kind of reaction people have as they continue to protect these people who are clearly pedophiles and continue to hide their identities. And it'll be interesting to see how long the people will allow that to go on. I would imagine that the reactions will start to become much more aggressive going forward if this information is not released soon. Another interesting part of this is the feud between Jimmy Kimmel and Aaron Rodgers, where, Aaron Rodgers pretty much directly accuses Jimmy Kimmel of being going to be on this list, going to be revealed to have participated in this. And then, Jimmy Kimmel having a direct statement here: "Dear asshole, for the record, I've not met, flown with, visited, or had any contact whatsoever with Epstein, nor will you find my name on any list, other than the clearly phony nonsense that soft-brained wackos like yourself can't seem to distinguish from reality." And then goes on to say how these words hurt his family and put them in danger. This would be insane. And people have been saying for a long time that the names on this list are going to rock our reality. This would certainly be one of them. This is back from, I believe, around March of 2023, when the initial feud kind of started between them.
To say all this UFO talk has the tinfoil hatters going wild, including Green Bay whackpacker Aaron Rodgers, who offered this hot take on the Pat McAfee show.
I believe that this has been going on for a long time. Interesting timing on everything. There's a lot of other things going on in the world. Did you hear about the Epstein client list about to be released too?
What's that? What are you talking about?
There's some files that have some names on it that might be getting released pretty soon.
Oh.
Might be time to revisit that concussion protocol, Aaron. Let's say all this.
So that, is just a joke at Aaron Rodgers' expense. He's a comedian. What do you expect from that? And then you just have a lot of people here just took this as, Jimmy Kimmel's admission of guilt, which this is going to happen no matter what. People are going to assume that he's for sure on this list. People are going to assume for sure that he's not. We really don't have that information yet. And then this was recently Aaron Rodgers on the Pat McAfee show again, just yesterday, saying this about Jimmy Kimmel.
7 and 56.
Does that have something to do with the Epstein list that came out?
Feels like.
That's supposed to be coming out soon.
Look, this guy's been waiting in his wine cellar.
Yeah.
I've been waiting in my wine cellar for this thing.
A lot of people, including Jimmy Kimmel, are really hoping that doesn't.
All right.
So, it just kind of seems like a joke. I don't think he's accusing him of actually being on this list. Because I don't think Aaron Rodgers has any sort of inside information about this that we're unaware of. But Jimmy Kimmel then responds with that tweet we looked at before, saying this. So clearly he feels very defensive about this, which is, I guess, a little bit suspicious, to say the least. Just another interesting angle on this. We really need these names to come out so that we can find out exactly what the fuck's going on. So that's all I've got on this story right now. I'll continue watching the news throughout the day. Hopefully this list will start being released and we'll get the clearer picture that we've been looking for so many years. But again, don't be surprised if something happens and it gets delayed again and they continue to protect these people. If you've watched the whole video, appreciate it. Consider subscribing, giving a like. Let me know that you like this content, and I'll continue covering stories. And thanks again. Have a great rest of your day.